Hi, this is Bill McRae from Bulletproof Email Solutions and the Email Swipe Vault. I'm one of the big solo ad providers and sell about 400,000 clicks per month. Probably I'd be in it more by the end of this year. So I get a chance to look at a lot of people's sales funnels. Every single sales funnel we deliver solo ad traffic to, a member of my staff logs into it, or actually opts into it, with an email address we use strictly to see what's going on, make sure everything works, stuff like that. A lot of these individuals are customers from all sources of places, all sorts of business opportunities, and many of them are quite frustrated that they don't make any money. So what happens is they buy once or twice, usually through Udemy, and then you never see them again because they feel like they wasted their money because they didn't get an order. And I want to explain to you what the problem is. Two things. First of all, there's unrealistic expectations. They usually are buying prepackaged, canned business opportunities, and the product owner who developed it said, all you got to do is buy solo ads from Udemy. Okay, keep in mind, they're selling you the package, and they're getting an affiliate commission referring you to Udemy, so they're making money twice off you already. Now, there's nothing wrong with Udemy. It's a perfectly good source. There's lots of great vendors in there. I'm one, and we do as much business as we can, although we're a huge vendor at several other sources, so it isn't necessarily as important to me. But for a lot of small, I need 100 clicks, 200 click customers who are just sticking their big toe in the water to try things out. That's where they go, and for good reason, because it does protect the buyer. Now, the problem isn't the sellers in here, in this case. The problem typically is I have yet to meet a source of traffic that I have not been able to monetize. As long as there's real human eyeballs looking at a website, I find ways to make it work. And I don't care whether it was a traffic exchange back 15 years ago or pay-per-view traffic. There's a way to make money with these sources of traffic if you know what you're doing. Okay. So people go off to they get involved in one of these business opportunities, and they say, just send people to my webinar and you'll make $450 commissions on each order, and 100 clicks ought to get you 2 or 3 orders. So it sounds really good, doesn't it? $1,200 profit for a $50 order. Let's go do it. Then they go spend their 50 bucks. They don't get anything. They might do it 2 or 3 times, and then they just say, hey, this whole thing's a scam. Or they'll go back and say, your traffic is junk, or you got bot traffic. None of that is true. I know most of the vendors on Udemy, for example, and for the most part, they're all great people. They just work hard and try to make a living supplying traffic. The problem is the expectations from the customer's perspective is they just got to buy a few pieces of traffic. It's going to be easy. I'm going to make money. It isn't going to work, and here's why. Most of these sales funnels, these pre-built sales funnels, and we opt into a lot, they send out 2 or 3 emails, maybe 6, and they're selling one product, one webinar. So this guy here is spending money to build his list and promoting only one product. Okay, I've been doing this for 15 years. Seldom is that first product in my sales funnel. It does sell, but seldom is it the one that sells immediately. What we do is we use several different email type of platforms. First of all, our solo ad platform, which is a self-hosted system that's very complex and very expensive, and we bring in what's called data, filter it, work at it, find the guys that are interested and promote those guys, and we make a lot of money selling traffic to people who want generic business opportunity traffic. But I also love selling my own products and selling affiliate products. So to do that, we set up sales funnels using SendGrid, if I'm doing the ClickFunnels, or if I'm doing one of my own sites using Optimized Press, I'll use either Aweber or GetResponse. So I have all of these autoresponders, my own, SendGrid, Aweber, GetResponse. They all have their purpose, they all have their place, they all work. What I find out is it may not be that first thing in the sales funnel they buy, but 90 days from now, I might finally have figured out what they want, and I sell them something. So what I look at is the return on investment across the entire length of the sales funnel. I do an ROI on the funnel, so I do a funnel ROI. I don't look at making money on that first email. I figure I'll make it eventually. Now, we do a bunch of things to give us a head start. First of all, we have Great Swipe, and it's all going to be in the email swipe vault. You'll be able to use it, alternate it, change it. We'll add new every month. Brand new, just kind of getting going now. The second thing is we know how to take the leads coming into our autoresponders, whether it's GetResponse or Aweber, both of them do this, and segment them. That is to put them into a email sequence based on how they respond to emails. So if they open up an email that talks about blogging, they get routed over to a sequence of emails about blogging. If they open an email that talks about business opportunities, they get routed over to a sales funnel that just introduces a bunch of business opportunity. If it's social media, same thing. So we segment these leads. We kind of sift through the leads coming from this cheap data traffic source and segment them into what people are interested in. If they're not interested in anything, we get rid of them. No sense paying for leads we don't want. So we do that with Aweber, and we do that with GetResponse. GetResponse has got a very good automation process that you can segment your leads with. We also only promote the people that open emails. We don't blast out to everybody. As a matter of fact, we never do an email blast. It's all a sequence of emails. So there's two things here. We're figuring out where to put people based on how they respond, and we run long sales funnels with lots of email copy going out on a regular basis, including list cultivation emails. The purpose behind this is sooner or later I find out what that guy wants, and then we're able to sell him products. So the two products you need to do the same thing I do is Bulletproof Email Solution and the Email Ad Swaps. Both are my products. I built them because I solve problems for myself, and I share them with my community. You guys have a great day.